What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Happy debate night. Debate's coming on in about a half hour. I'm gonna watch it, and I'll probably do a video afterwards. Let you know how I thought about it, what I thought about it. See what's going on. As usual, get the Grifton season hoodies and tees. Link should be below. Or hit me up on Twitter. Also, I'm going to say, I'm not going to do a video about it, but rest in peace, Kingface. Kingface, that skinny bull that, was rocking the MAGA. I guess he was from New York. I'm not sure where he's from. He might not have been from New York, but you don't know who I'm talking about. Kingface, he passed away. Kidney infection. Rest in peace to him, no matter what you think about him. All life is precious. He has departed the earth. Anyway, George Floyd. We're back at it again. There was a video of a mom going ham on a teacher because the teacher had brought up George Floyd. Let's play the tape. Oh, let me get my audio right. Audio's right. Let's go.
Which white person did that? Did you ever think about that?
Well, actually,
because I don't feel as though that this conversation that you're having with our children is a good one. Okay, I really don't, because it's 2020. You got racist ass motherfuckers that don't care, and now you're in school talking to my kids about George Floyd that ain't got nothing to do with this. You're having an ignorant, disrespectful conversation. He wasn't supposed to be honored. He wasn't supposed to be this. Are you saying this because you're white?
I don't think George Floyd should have been honored. As you can tell, I am 100% Akata, African American, Akata, the shine. Pure breed, 100% slave, and I don't think he should have been honored. We joke on the podcast all the time, man. If somebody kill me, it better be a white man. If you get killed by the white man in the shine, culture, you get lionized, sanctified, heroized. Honored. You get killed by a fellow Akata. You're nobody, even if somebody kills you, but it got to be white. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I mean? Let's continue.
I think
Let's
right now
don't play
there's
from
nothing
the
to do with race.
Because now you have mom upset.
Young Zoomer said it was nothing to do with race. You see how he got the Trump 2020 in the background. Troll artist 101. That's hilarious. I can't imagine being in school in today's world. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in school, like, we didn't have the internet, so, like, we weren't so close to the political realm like it is today. You know what I'm saying? There was, I think I was in school in the Carter era. Carter, I guess high school, it had to have been Clinton. Carter, Clinton, right? George Bush, George Bush. It was George Bush. It was Reagan and Bush. You know what I mean? I was, I guess I was in high school. The 4 years of the first Bush, George Bush Sr. Because I think my senior year, that's when they was going into Iraq the first time. But nobody was really into that. You know what I mean? It was like nobody was like the kids weren't as we weren't as politically aware as the kids nowadays. But that's funny.
speaking to a teacher, nobody else. But I feel as though since we all Zooming, you need to see my face and I can't come to speak to you about this. Because right now, my daughter's leaving your class. And if you would like to speak to me, you have my phone number, you have my email.
Well, I would have happily spoken to you.
And which white person did that?
Now, I don't know that's all the video we got. I don't know the context of what she was talking about, George Floyd. I mean, if she was talking about he shouldn't have been honored, she's correct, but I don't know how that conversation comes up in a schoolyard, in a school setting. You know what I mean? I guess you have to do current events. You know what I mean? But you know, now with, you know, they teaching Black Lives Matter in classroom. You know what I'm saying? They're giving probably extra points for activism. You see what I'm saying? You know, we're in an era where you're probably getting extra points for being an activist. Extra points for going to a Black Lives Matter protest. I bet. Yo, I went to the farmer's market the other day on the weekend in this town. They got a little farmer's market thing. You can buy like fresh bread and shit like that. You know, stuff from the farmers, like the local farms. And this one Asian girl looked like she was a school student. She was like, "Oh, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Oh, I'm doing." She was doing it for a school project. I was like, "Yeah, cool." She's like, "What's your name?" I said, "Uncle Hotep." My daughter laughed like, "Why you say Uncle Hotep?" I was like, "Whatever." She didn't ask me nothing political. I mean, she asked me about the damn farmer's market. I'm like, we don't get it how I mean. I thought she was gonna ask me about some, you know, some current political stuff, man. And I was kind of upset. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I just felt, you know, I was ready to give a spiel on, you know, if they was going to talk about Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, all the, you know what I mean? That's what I thought. I mean, she saw the black guy out there. I was like, oh, shit, I see a shine. Let me ask him about George Floyd. That's why in my mind, you know, was what she was going to say. But I don't know why we get so hyped up over this. I mean, it's a sad situation, you know. But on the other hand, George Floyd brought that on himself. You know, we should be all be recognized that. Should he still be here walking this earth? Yeah, but he had a lot to do with that. Him not walking this earth. But this is, you know, I guess one good thing about virtual learning. You know, parents can have a direct access of what is going on. You know, you could be eavesdropping in the next room working. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know, I can hear what they're talking about. You know, sometimes I hear other parents and stuff yelling at the kids and stuff like that. But as far as these kids, you know, when I went to school, you know, I told, I don't know if you watched the interview with Hoteps Jesus. He did an interview with me a couple weeks ago, and I told a lot about my upbringing. But, you know, when you're black and not a majority black school, you're going to get this. I got that a lot. You know what I mean? Not, you know, in this political conversation, you know, but like on the bus, there was a lot of racism, racist terms and slown about, you know what I mean? Like it didn't start with me. You know what I'm saying? There was only like 3 black kids on the bus. But you got to be able to handle it. You know, I never tried to get my mom and dad in it, like, whatever. Now, I don't know if this mother just butted in or anything like that, but I don't know, sometimes I got fights or something like that. And, you know, when I got in a fight concerning that, neither one of my parents said anything about it. I didn't get reprimanded or anything. Like, I didn't even get reprimanded by the school. I swear to God. Because the principal was like, oh, jeez. Like, hey, the principal felt bad for me. You gotta understand, this is back in the 80s, man. You know, but, you know, the media is the blame for this. You know, every incident has to be racially charged. And when it gets racially charged in the age of the internet, kids get a hold of it. These kids been raised on the internet. Some of the parents met on the internet. So you're going to have these discussions. I don't think it merits going postal like this woman is doing. Let me bring her face back up. That's definitely postal. But having an opinion on George Floyd doesn't, I don't even think, you can't even say that the incident was racist. But that's how the media paints it. Media's strong, man. I'll never forget, Dead Prez, he got a radio song, whatever. He said, radio program ain't a figure of speech. A TV program isn't a figure of speech. A news program isn't a figure of speech. It's there to program your mind, how to think, how to react. And I'll say it again, black folks watch too much TV. Dead ass. I was on a forum, the Collie, they banned me. Somebody had posted a thread about how much people get their news from YouTube. And I think it was 1/4 or 1/6 people get their news from YouTube, and they were acting like it's a bad thing. To me, that's 1/6 of these people are smart enough to look somewhere else for their news. See what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to watch these debates. 10 more minutes. I just ran a mile and half or some shit like that. Rained on. Trying to get back in shape. Got some Brooks. You know what I mean? Grifting season. You know what I mean? Gotta get your grift. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll talk about the debates. Subscribe, Patreon, donate, whatever. Peace.